Hello everyone. This is our submission to the Hack-a-Roo 2021 spring. We are Team Ethnic Gems. I am Sri, and I have Rohit along with me. We have chosen to work on Team AI Pet, and we have created a student assistant chatbot or assistant or a pet, as in any way you may want to call it. We have used IBM Watson services, and we have collected a lot of data for school and course related information. And our app also collects data from the user about how the student is feeling, and the data about how determined the student is to finish a task, and provide suggestions based upon the data, um, as to how much time it takes to create finish a task and so on. So the data that we collected was related to a lot of schools and the subjects that they provide, and it could be queried upon by saying in natural language, using natural language understanding. And coming to the story of the students' needs, we have identified as as we have identified from the track one, we have implemented the health and well-being as the first use case. It would help the student to uh, take the help of the chatbot if he's not feeling well. And also we collect the data upon how the student is feeling, and the chatbot tries to help the student to come out of the any hardships or uh, painful situations. So this is the intent that we use to create health and well-being in IBM Watson. And this is the Watson dialogue skill that was used behind the scenes to answer the questions asked by the student. And similarly, we have focused upon the COVID-19 pandemic situation. Our application focuses on providing the school information, whether the school is open or closed, and the symptoms of COVID-19, and testing information and vaccine information, and so on. And there are a few data points that have been collected on COVID-19 as well, along with providing the information. So looking at the intents, these are the intents that we have used to identify the COVID-19 related information. You can see the COVID school information here, COVID symptoms, and the vaccine information, and so on. So uh, the other use case was apart because especially during the COVID situation, it is very important to keep the life organized. So we have included timers support, like task tracking support. The assistant would be able to track a task um, for particular time, and like you can see here, the uh, the student can speak to the chatbot to create a task, and the chatbot immediately starts tracking the task. Like you can see the math task here. If the student finishes the task early, he would be rewarded with the score and also collectible. And in case the student cancels the task in between, he or she would be rewarded with a negative reward, which kind of encourages focusing more on the task at hand. So the next story that we worked on was how to encourage work-life balance on the student's part by rewarding the student for extracurricular activities as well, in a productive way. And also we have plans, if given more time, to increase the reach and the scope to a multiplayer option by sharing among the peers about the achievements of each of the students, and the rewards that they have collected and the levels that they have reached, and also implement a leaderboard so that it kinds of encourages and pushes the students towards achieving better work-life balance. And last but not least, we have a schedule querying the schedule option on the chatbot part as well. The virtual assistant shows the schedule for the day so that the student can keep up with the classes. So this is the intent that we used behind the scenes to identify the schedule. If the student is talking about schedule, and this is the dialogue that provides the response. So coming to the architecture, you can see the user interacts with a Unity 3D based application which can be run on any mobile phone or desktop or web application like a browser. So that interacts in the backend with IBM Watson services, Watson Assistant for chatbot and dialogue management, text to speech and speech to text for live interaction, and Watson Discovery, Discovery Collection, and Natural Language Understanding to provide long tail answers, which makes use of the data that we have uploaded and indexed in the Discovery Collection with the Natural Language Understanding model, which indexes the data and gets trained every time we upload new data. As an add-on, we have high fidelity avatars, which are uh, available based upon the level of the student, or we can provide them as a feature. They can be swapped with any favorite character that the student likes. Coming to the future scope, we are planning to add support to Microsoft HoloLens or and via AR/VR headset and the Google Cardboard as well. And coming to the machine learning part, these are the services that we have used from IBM Watson and integrated with the chatbot. Like I've said, the Watson Discovery, Assistant, Natural Language Understanding, and so on. So we have used Watson Discovery News, COVID-19 database, and also the courses database that we have collected to index the knowledge and also provide a deeper response for the questions asked by the student. So the Discovery News are kind of live. They get updated every minute. So it is going to be fresh information every time the student provides a question. So coming to the application part, this is how our application looks like, at least on the development on desktop. The same can also be built for Apple iOS or Android with ARKit for Apple and AR Core for Google respectively. And behind the scenes, this is the code that is being used by the Watson Assistant chatbot to identify the intents and keep. I mean, this is what is running in the backend. So we really hope you like the application. Really look forward to have you at the grand finale. Until then, see you on the finale. Thank you.